Well, hi there. Today we are going to learn how to make balsamic chicken. Yes, because I cannot do it either. Anyway, this is what you need to follow along. I will also put them in the description below, so feel free to check them out. And I will also review the recipe based on these categories. So, without further ado, let's give it a try. We begin by preparing 500 grams of chicken thigh. Divide the chicken to whatever size that you want. For me, I'll divide this into 3 equal sizes. For those who rarely handle chicken, like me, cutting chicken feels like cutting a very rubbery jelly. The flesh is a bit hard to cut, but not a problem if you use a sharp knife. After that, let's make the marinade. Add 1 large clove of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of basil, I use dried basil, a drizzle of olive oil, half cup of balsamic vinegar, and half cup of water. Honestly, this is quite a lot of vinegar, but since I cannot cook, I will trust the recipe. Also, add 1 tablespoon of sugar, half teaspoon of salt, and some pepper to taste. Put the chicken in and let them swim around for 1 to 12 hours in the refrigerator. After that, heat up your stainless steel pan. I don't have one, so I'll be using a non-stick pan instead. Add a drizzle of olive oil and sear the chicken for 3 minutes on each side. The downside of using a non-stick pan is that I won't get a nice brown sear color on my chicken. Maybe I should buy one next week. After you're done, take the chicken out and dump in all of the marinade liquid into the pan. Let it sit there and simmer until they start to thicken. This took me about 10 minutes. And at that point, dump all the chicken back in. This will also ensure that the chicken will not undercook. Thankfully, I'm not using chicken breast because they would be as dry as Sahara right now. And we are basically done. Take them out from the pan and plate them nicely. I don't have anything to garnish, so I'll use these sliced scallions. And here we have our balsamic chicken. And now with the recipe done, it's time for us to give it grades. Personally, I think it's a bit too expensive. The chicken thigh is cheap, but balsamic vinegar though. Especially considering that I don't use balsamic vinegar very much. Maybe for salad dressing, but nothing else. Fortunately, this is a very easy recipe to follow. There's nothing special that I need to do, just leave the chicken swim in its own sauce for hours, and that's basically it. I highly recommend it for beginners. The dishes, however, is quite a lot. Just a quick rinse is probably enough, but still, it's quite a lot of stuff in my sink. And the taste, it tastes amazing. I paid quite a lot of money for the balsamic vinegar and it really delivers. Very fragrant, very good, and I like it. And that's for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you next time.